Hello everyone, welcome to the final part of Sonic Reporter Sequel. Now I wanted to show this off because I did not know this was going to happen. Remember I told I was going to turn off the cutscenes in the game? Well, I should have done that because, well, apparently they are needed to unlock the final stage. And unfortunately to do that, we're going to have to go through Arcane Auto Acts 1 and 2 and basically play the final, 3 stages over again. So that's what I'm gonna do. There's no other extra criteria to actually get this level. This extra ending. It's rather you just have to have cutscenes on. Now, I know that may sound silly, but the creator probably did this because, well, he needed a criteria for the extra stage because you do, for some reason. I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, since, the Chaos Emeralds, even though they're the main driving plot of the game, they're not really there to collect. Oh well. If you haven't noticed in this section, when you have the green energy around you, the air propels you higher. When you have the red energy around you, you're kind of landlocked to the ground, I guess. Just a new way to manipulate gravity, which I find interesting. Oh! Okay. Now, the blue energy basically inverts gravity. That's the main goal of the blue energy. Now, the controls for this sections inverted gravity can be a little bit tricky. You see, I'm always having problems in those sections. And I'm actually doing this with the keyboard. So this is much harder than it needs to be. But I do feel we're nearing the end of this level. Here we are. Really? And actually, the creators of this game did a little bit of their homework, and I have to say, now while we're not truly in space, there's some form of atmospheric pressure being exerted onto Sonic. So he is having a bit of a problem maneuvering in this area because of that. And we have another one of these. And I hit. I can make it all the way to the other side. There you go. So, I mean, this is believable to an extent where Sonic is actually feeling, you know, the pressure from being in just high space. This gets debunked a little bit later in Sonic Heroes, where if you remember correctly, what's the stage? Both of the final actual stages of the game is on the edge of space, and none of the characters are having these problems. Well, and that's mainly because, well, suspensive disbelief? I don't know. This is also a reason why Tails is having issues with flying. There's going to be some sections where, you know, I didn't explain this, there'll be some sections in this level where you're actually going to need to try to fly with Tails. And when you try, oh, let me get out of this area first. When you try, Tails is like, oh shit, what do I do? There's just so much atmosphere and wind going through the area, while it's not affecting him while he's standing. Flight is a whole nother ballgame. So, flying no good here. Basically what I'm saying. But Tails is going to have an easier time when maneuvering because his body is used to being in the air. That's why Sonic's section is kind of slower. I would say sort of slower because his body is not used to being in the air. And Tails is just like, you know, this is nothing new for me. I fly all the time, and so my bodies are used to maneuvering in this kind of way. He's used to having wind pressure exerted on him in some manner. While it's not much wind pressure, so just gave you a little synopsis of why Tails' section seems more smoother than Sonic's. You can take it with a grain of salt, though. You should notice that it's actually moving quite smooth, smoother now, and it's because I'm not using Bandicam to record this. Get out, Camtasia. My kingdom was oh, there you go. So that stage is done. If you also notice that Tails' part of the stage actually had a bit of a remix into it. If you didn't hear it, it was actually from... You know, I'll display it later, like, so you can actually hear it. I can't remember which Sonic stage they remixed in that one. Oh god. So yeah, basically we got to go through these 3 stages. Don't you just love? Yay! Spring Cell demands. Oh no. So yeah, that's another stage. And actually, I got through that much quicker. It works much slower on the actual Let's Play.
Failed.
So yeah, welcome back to this boss fight. We know how to actually beat this boss fight without taking any damage, so that's good to know. Putting that in practice, however, is difficult. And also, if you memorize his teleportation patterns, you could actually nail him in the middle of teleporting, which is nice. Yeah, there was no hitting him with that. There was no reasoning with them. I jumped. See, it's actually taking a little bit more to hit him now the cutscenes are on. Come on. There we go. Now with the cutscenes on, you'll get a special scene. At least you should. There it is. Where Sonic will see the last Chaos Emerald. And welcome to Death Egg Zone, the final boss. Eggman's pattern has not changed. Just run into him. When his electricity is down. There's no special way to attack him because this is Sonic's, supposedly Sonic's first time as Super Sonic. So just remember, collect rings. I'm trying to get stuck like I just did. Ah. Okay, I gotta collect rings. And that's it for Dr. Eggman. And yeah, that was the final act boss. And that segues into Sonic 2. And it shows a whole lot of cutscenes and whatnot from the game. Thank you for joining me for this Thank you for joining us for me for this game. It's very fun. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time, next Let's Play. Stay tuned for Xenoblade Chronicles, and maybe I'll have something a little bit later. See you next time.